We got the chill vibes today, ladies and gentlemen. How is it going on a Friday? Cold, blistery, but I'm here. Oh, I got a different style just because of the music today. Wherever you are, driving, back from work, getting ready for your Christmas vacation, Stryker Breaks is here to bring you the good vibes and the good cards, the chill times, the community atmosphere. Right off the bat, Kyle dropping 5, gifted cosmonaut becoming a hitter. I'm feeling good about today. We got a lot of hits coming. Brooklyn Collection. Haven't opened it yet, but I know what it's all about. We're going to do it right now. 7 cards inside. I've heard bonus autographs are coming out of here at an alarming rate. All right, I added the alarming part, but they are coming out at a rate. We'll find out if we get any. 2 of these bad dogs per break. Nothing but the good stuff today. Outrageously good. We're going to have so many cards that you're going to have to stay on top of me as far as like double stack and triple stack, and we're not going to have room for all of it. Look at this box. The box alone. Fancy. And you know what? This little thing right here, while it may look like trash, I'm going to keep it. This is so handy for shipping cards. And look at this box. I'm going in depth on the quality of the box. Just don't get your fingers caught in there. It's going right in the trash after I say that, but you could probably put it online and sell it for like $20. I don't know. I'm sure they're going for something. Brooklyn Collection. Look at this. I'm gonna move my mic. It's bothering me. All right. Colt Keith on top. Got a throwback design. Reminds me of 1972, when I wasn't born yet. I don't know, what year is this supposed to be? It's got those maybe early 80s vibes. Those colors that they used in the early 80s, like brown, yellow, and orange. Great color scheme, artists of the 80s. Andy Pajes. Mookie. Where are the autos? Right here? Nope. Black Jordan Lawler, though. 73 of 75. Ooh, dude, I almost read off break number 3, but I've learned my lesson over many failures. 73 of 75. D-backs going to Chris. Color match Jack Leiter to 40. 2 parallels and... Oh, let's go. Right away, Jackson Churio in a color match, gold to 50. Kyle. And Ronnie Mauricio. 2 autographs, 2 parallels, lots of numbered stuff. Nice thick piece of foam for me. Always hitting Lawler for you. What is up with that? Isn't that funny? How are you getting the Diamondbacks so often? It's not bad. Like last year and this year, getting the D-backs. Not a bad thing. Let's do the exploratory. What size top loader do these fit into? I'm going out on a limb saying 100 point. Indeed they are. So 100 point top loaders if you get yourself a box of Brooklyn. Mauricio for Russell. Dude, we already got a Churio. Already. These breaks are going to go by nice and quick. Thinking about 40, 45 minutes. We're only doing 3. And then I don't know when the next time we're going to get together is. Christmas is right around the corner. And isn't Christmas on Wednesday? I don't even know. Let me look. Yeah, Christmas is on Wednesday, so that's going to interfere with the break schedule. But that's why it pays to be a slammer. When you're a slammer, you get notified when I post a break. You'll just get a message via email and right to your phone, as long as you have the Patreon app on your phone. And you can buy in if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Interesting design with the base card, says Andy. Yes, Fitzy. Happy holidays. Triple threads, thick boys. Julio. Kerstad. And a nice chipper. 8 of 9 Chipper Jones. 3 different colors, 3 different swatches. We got a white, a bat, and a gray. What a hit. Francis, congratulations. One of the most beloved figures in baseball. Freddie Freeman to 99. Shawnowell. Shawnowell. Everywhere is Shawnowell. 30 of 48. Rookie jumbo relic card. Going to Jackson. Hornsby to 125. And Riley. And now we start playing the what size do we need game. 180s? Yes. 180s. King of Shine's getting good already. I know. It has to. It has to be. With the quality of the boxes, you know you're going to get good stuff. It's impossible not to. Who gets the cards when it's 3 different? It goes top to bottom, left to right, Peter. This is our established protocol over the years. So whoever's on top, whatever team is the top guy, or left to right if it goes horizontally, the guy on the left. It's like you're reading a book. Buxton. Joe Morgan. Spencer Steer. With 2 different color swatches. 3 in total. And an on-card autograph to 99. We got game used memorabilia here. Going to Travis. Aaron Nola to 149. Buster Posey. Bat relic to 27. Very cool. Beloved Buster Posey. That's for Bobby. Manzardo to 149 and Torkelson. Eric, you like triple threads? Almost as much as Gil did, and it's cheaper. Yeah, triple threads is a staple. Like, a lot of people love triple threads. And just the lack of availability this year is making it even more desirable. But I'll tell you what, man, the releases, they never stop. They never stop coming. Because I was looking at the calendar, like, when can I take, like, a day, a week off or something? And there's really no time. That's the problem. It's a blessing and a curse. Because I want to go on a vacation. My family does. We need to get out. But I can't go like always. Like every week, there's at least 1 or 2 releases, and I pre-order this stuff. So like I usually months in advance. You gotta order it. And so then when it comes out, I need to be here to break the stuff. Otherwise, I have to be here to receive it. Also. When the shipments come, nonstop shipments. Can't just like leave that stuff outside. Andy says, if you're going to pay up for a hobby box, triple threads might be the move. Just depends on what your style is, what your bag is, who you like. This set really hits all the different The only thing it doesn't have are prospects. So if prospecting is your thing, Bowman Draft is your thing. Bowman products in general. Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft. Bowman's best even, but Bowman's best to a lesser extent, I would say, because it features stars, rookies, and prospects. But it doesn't have the Hall of Famers. Chris Cortez, first refractor autograph for Jackson. Andrew, if you type in a Google search for, what are you looking for? Topps Chrome update checklist. Go to like the Beckett one. That's the one I use. You don't have to. You can use whatever one you want. I just like the formatting of the Beckett one. And they should have a spot on there that'll tell you all the different parallels. Michael Massey, green parallel. Going to the Tigers, William. Yeah, well, Eric, here's the thing, man. They actually reduced the amount of products quite significantly. You think they're coming out fast now. Go back to 2022 or before. Like, there was a few years there, like during the like pandemic explosion. But it wasn't like just because of that. They've had a lot of products that come out for a while, but since the demand was so high, man, they were just like, 1 week there was like 4 products that came out. Maybe even more, 4 or 6. I don't know. It was crazy. It was right around the time of, there's Kags, Lorenzo, Sky Blue. It was right around the time of, like, towards the end of the year when they had, like, Heritage High Number. We haven't even had Heritage High Number out yet. I don't even know what's up with that. Last year, they even trimmed it down even more where they didn't even have triple threads. They got rid of Topps Fire. Gallery, Topps Gallery. Allen and Ginter Chrome. Didn't have that this year. Oh, what else? I can't even remember off the top of my head. Wow! Caglione first auto. This is back-to-back days. Eric, nice hit. Clean sig too. I like his auto. Good job. Good job. We're crushing already. We're crushing already. Brian, Merry Christmas from Michigan. We can be friends. We're practically brothers. Haswe de Paula, 19 of 25. Orange, parallel. The oranges are already flowing. Gold auto on the stage. Chipper Jones, triple relic auto. In fact, let's make sure that we don't bury the lead. We don't want to bury that lead either. We got 2 leads. We don't want to bury them. We got 3 leads. There's so many leads. About to get more, too. You can feel the heat from Maine? Yeah. Rusty's Rib, what up? Everybody's here. Daniel Egan, 31 of 50. Thoughts on the... I didn't even see where he signed. I'm not real concerned about Christian Walker, to be honest with you. He's a fine player. Fine player indeed. But let's just for a moment. So he's 33. Here's the reason why I'm not too concerned with Christian Walker. He's just like, he's good. He's pretty good. I gotta add a qualifier there. He's pretty good. But I believe he's kind of on the downswing of his career at this point. He peaked last year in his age 32 season with 103 RBIs. You could argue 31 was his prime. Gold Glove last 3 years, so he's good. I'd have to see the details of the deal. Why doesn't it tell me where he was this Strohs? What is this flipped around for? That's a weird one to be flipped around. 3 for 60. That's a solid deal. Let's think about that. I would be that's a good deal. That's perfect, actually. The Astros, that's a perfect deal for the Astros. Now for him, if I were him, I'd have been wanting like 5 years. 5 years gets you to 38, and then that's the end of your career. He's most likely that's the end of his career. So at this point, he's going to be 36. He'll have another like 1 year deal, maybe 2 1-year deals in the works after that, maybe, as long as he stays healthy and keeps contributing at least at a reasonable level. There'll definitely be a place for him. Continues playing solid defense too. And good for the Astros. You know, they needed a little help at first base. They have for a long time. The Abreu situation failed, but I think everybody kind of saw that coming. So now they're kind of doing the same thing, but they've learned their lesson a little bit in that they're not going to get a guy who's quite as old. Means Bregman's probably gone. Yeah, I'm still holding out hope that the Tigers can sign Bregman. He's not my favorite player by any stretch. And I hope we don't overpay for him if we do happen to get lucky enough to get him. But we need help on offense. Really bad. Bregman's solid all around. And Bregman is 30 years old. So he's got like 2 years left in his prime. His prime. And then, you know, he'll still probably be decent after that. 4.1 WAR last year. He's a career 40 WAR. He's a Hall of Famer. If I were Bregman, I'd be looking for a long-term deal. There's a nice refractor, Bazana. I'd be looking for 8-year deal. 6 minimum. And he's going to get paid, man. Does it all. 2-time All-Star, Gold Glover, 2-time World Series winner, Silver Slugger, All-Star MVP. 4.1 WAR last year. 118 OPS plus. His OPS plus is, and his batting average, and his that's the thing about Bregman. He's not like the last few years. His batting average is not elite. It's just mid. And his OPS plus is not that good either. So I don't understand. Like he's just like he's a sort of similar to a Christian Walker in that he's kind of solid all around. He does a lot of things well, but he's not a superstar at any one particular thing. So it's tricky with Bregman. He's going to want a lot of money because he provides a lot of WAR. And if you go with the like $10 million per WAR number, once again, I don't remember what the exact number is, but there's a figure worked out for that. You know, he's like a $40 million player. But that's outrageous. He's not going to get that kind of money. He might get 30 though. He's probably going to get around 30 million a year. What's up, Kyle? Astro Joth hopes Bregman stays in Houston. He might. It's a possibility. Bregman and Walker's WRC plus are like the same, yeah. But Walker's got more power. So like Bregman last year only hit, like, dude, Bregman is a 23 home runs, 25 home runs, 26 home runs. Dude is not like a power hitter. So he just kind of has like a solid batting average, decent home run numbers, decent on base. He doesn't steal bases. I think we talked about this earlier. Like, what you want out of your third baseman is power. So if your third baseman can't get you 30 home runs, well, man, your first baseman better be a like 40 home run guy. And our first baseman, for the Tigers at least, I'm looking at it through that lens of like what the Tigers need. Dude, Torkelson he could be a 40 home run guy, but he looks more like a 20 home run guy. It's tough. It's really tough with Torkelson because we still don't really know what we have. We've seen flashes of greatness. And he's the #1 overall pick, so he's got the pedigree. He's done it his whole life. There's just like a little tweak, and if anybody can get that, make that tweak and get the most out of their players, it's AJ and his staff. Michael, thanks for the $1.99 super chat. Thoughts on Tobias? Sell or hold after a good year? Are you talking about Tobias Myers? Well, typically the Brewers like sell. Let's see. He's a rookie. You don't really sell on him. Is that what you're talking about? Like as the Brewers organization, do you sell this guy? He's an old rookie, 26-year-old rookie. I don't know what you really. That's a tricky one because like that I would imagine he would still be under contract for quite a while, right? Which is a good thing in terms of selling. Like you would hope you get a nice solid return, but he also didn't prove himself enough where a team's going to gamble intensely on something like that. You know, like usually you need to see a little bit more out of a guy. He went 9-6 with a 3 ERA. So, I don't know. Oh, his cards? His cards probably don't have any value or very little value. So, you're not going to make much if you're selling. Pitcher's hobby is usually not that good. There's a Brian Wu. Now, like Brian Wu has a lot more upside than Tobias Myers. Brian Wu's got a lot of strikeout stuff. And strikeouts, it's like home runs for baseball players. Strikeouts for pitchers is what sells pitchers. And Brian Wu's got good strikeout stuff. So he's a better example. Whereas Tobias Myers had 127 strikeouts through 138 innings pitched. So he didn't even manage a strikeout per inning. And that's the number that you start at. Like you go, okay, can you get a strikeout per inning? Yes. Okay, then let's look at the other stats. And it's not just can you get a strikeout per inning. It's how much above that are you? You look at guys that are collectible from a pitching standpoint. You're looking at Paul Skeens, Spencer Strider, like legends like Verlander, Scherzer, back in the like rookies of those guys. Oh, let's go! This is the first let's go I've ever pulled. And it looks awesome. Gunner. Dude, it's going to be that kind of a party. We started it off with a gold Churio to 50 autograph on card rookie. We're morphing into a let's go Gunner. You guys want to know? You want to know about that? I'll tell you about it. Tell you about it right now. Let's go. 1 out of 9,170 packs. And these packs are not cheap. That is a crazy hit. How many of those exist? I hear someone asking from the back. I'll tell you. This one might be a little more tricky to find. Got it. Let's go. Scrolling down. Got it. There are only like 50 of these that exist. That's a crazy hit. That is a banger. And Eric got it. Woo! Cosmonaut Cards with a $10 super chat says, 9 likes, hit the thumbs up button for the best in the business. If anyone wants to check out my stream tonight, we raffle free hits to active members, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Merry Christmas, Stryker. Let's go! Check them out. We have a few more likes than that. Sometimes if you don't refresh, the like count doesn't refresh. But I appreciate it. Good luck on the stream tonight. Have fun. Yamamoto. It's a productive box. Oh. Oh, another Brooklyn. Told you the stage was going to be juiced. This music just so reminds me of being in the car with my parents heading to Christmas. Yeah. Going to like a Christmas party that was like 2 hours away. And then I wake up and we're there. They probably played this music because they didn't want a lot of yapping. The 9 like post got 9 likes. Merry Christmas. You're only 100 or so. You're close. Pretty close. Otis. See ya. Lou Gehrig on top. Did we determine what year this was supposed to be? Did anybody determine? Put it in the chat if you know what year design this is supposed to like. It like 1980 is what I'm thinking, but what do I know? That was a year before I was born. Sal Frelick. Evan Carter. All I know is I saw some pictures of myself as a child, and I was wearing the color scheme of the early 80s with brown and yellow, the earth tones of depression. Evan Carter. There's a Shohei. Number to 75. Going to Josh. Black parallel. Rizzuto. Gold to 50. Another Yankees hit. For William. And Ozzie Smith. Wizarding about 25 of 40 for Ozzie here. Beautiful. That one's going to Chris. Love Ozzie's auto. And Gabby Moreno. Number to 99. Another D-backs hit for Chris. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Kind of looks like 82. Okay. 76. 82, 82, 76. I'm going to need some people that were born before me to tell me. I want people that lived it. That are like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I also had a brown sweater with yellow, like, but that's not your everyday yellow. That is a mustard yellow. Yes. Mustard yellow and dirt brown. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. The artists of the 80s must have been very depressed. Like, whose idea was that anyway? I know, like, the 70s started it. And then the 80s took it and ran with it. And it was like, ugh. And then the 90s came along and they're like, we hate your browns and yellows. And we're going to go hot pink and fluorescent green and squiggles and purple. Triangles, circles, and squiggly lines. I prefer the 90s style. Although Masters of the Universe came out of the 80s, so I can't complain too much. 82 Astros jersey. 82. See, we're thinking 80. I'm thinking like 82, yeah. William says 1970. A brown corduroy suit for picture day. You should have seen the suit that I found for my senior pictures. It was straight like 1970, but it was in good condition. I found it at the Goodwill. My mom's like, we got to go shopping for senior picture day. And I'm like, just take me to the Goodwill. That was my style. Trimble. Marlins for Jackson. Bryce Rayner. This is the number 11 overall pick. Shortstop for the Detroit Tigers. Number 5 prospect in our organization currently with a green lava. That's going to William and Cole Mathis. Cubby for Brian. What's up, Pickens? Cowboy boots at Kmart. Yep. You're getting some pro debut. Are they good? Well, do you know prospects? As long as you're somewhat familiar with the prospects, then it'll be fine. But it's good if you know prospects and you know what you're looking for. If you don't know prospects, you're going to be disappointed. Or minor league stuff. If you're not familiar with that, you're going to be like, what the? Because that's all it is. But it's one of the best bang for the bucks when it comes to $1 per autograph. It's a fun opening too. We did personals around here where I just opened up, like, you could buy however many packs you want, and I just opened up boxes and took packs out and ripped them for people. And that was fun. We had a good time with it. Got a lot of cool stuff. A lot of good stuff, man. I got a triple auto, actually, out of the box that I opened. Still have it. Check this out. It's a pretty banging triple auto. Jacob Wilson, Jacob Gonzalez, and Matt Shaw. Thinking about selling it, though. There are others who would appreciate it even more than me. Thrift stores were awesome pre-eBay. Yeah, that was my favorite pastime. I'd go thrifting. Back when I wasn't married to my wife and we were just friends, we would go thrifting around. She always finds the best stuff. It's crazy. I never find anything good these days when I go. I haven't gone in years, but like, she'll come home and just be like, hey, here's a brand new Nike sweatshirt. You like it? I'm like, whoa. What? Where? How much was that? That was like $5. Brand new tags. Okay. Albies, Al Kaline, and Jordan Walker. 14 of 75. Little triple piece with an on-card auto for Chris. Will Smith to 149. Ooh, nice duel. Gunnar Henderson. Dual game used. Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman to 48. Eric, you are hitting today, my friend. Jackson Merrill to 99. It's for Joshua. That was a good mini box. Saw a 10 player. They call that a Deca book, Bailey. I'm hoping we get one. They're rare, but since they didn't make a ton of this stuff, it's not as rare as you might think. Otis got a Max Clark to 50 auto redemption out of pro debut. Yeah, there's a lot of good prospects in there. William says, born in 78, brown corduroy suit with a yellow dress shirt. Oh, freaking horrendous. My mom let me pick out my own glasses when I was a kid, and they were the ugliest. Like, picture the glasses that Jeffrey Dahmer had, but like not quite that murdery. They're like giant brown, gigantic brown ones that looked like, you know, you're just out of the 70s, fresh into the 80s, and so we're still going to take a little bit of that flair. Carlton Fisk. And she was like, no, not those. And I'm like, but these are the ones I want, Mom. I still see pictures of that to this. Like when I must have been like, I don't know, 5, 6 years old or something. Triple bat to 36. Otani to 199. And a triple with a big pinstripe patch. Not a pinstripe, but patch in the middle. 2 swatches on the side. Purple parallel to 27, Colton Cowser. Another one for Eric. And Harmon Killebrew to 149. Justin Verlander. Dude, we cannot cover up the let's go, can we? Do we need to do a snapshot for that card? I mean, it's that good of a card. What else? I think we're gonna have to put this one off to the side. Let's do a snapshot for this one, man. I can't get enough of it. Let's keep them up there. Even though the chipper, back here, the chipper and the Churio. Whew. Going good, respect. Haircuts were horrendous. Yeah, that too. Horrendous haircuts. I had a bowl cut for a while once that became a thing. Guy Gardner style. I did watch the trailer. Wow. The new Superman trailer. Wow. It looks like everything I want. I have no critiques. That's rare. I know. I'm full of critiques, criticisms, reviews. But I loved it. Pete Crow rookie. Colt Keith, rookie, debut. Both of them. Foscue, rookie. We got a little rookie run going on here. And then Eduardo breaks up the show. Tells us to go home. It's too late. Brian Hudson. And an orange Youthquake. Wyatt Langford. 6 of 25, and we got a red right after him. Oh boy, is that a red auto? Red rookie auto, red wave. Oh, B. Oh no. Maybe if we, can I like turn it into Jackson Merrill? Graham Pauley, red wave, 3 of 5, and a true blue. Rojas. Followed by a lava lamp, Colt Keith to 299. Cam Eden, negative. And Gunnar Henderson, Youthquake. At least our Youthquakes were good, man. We went on a run there for a while where the Youthquakes were kind of caca. But lately they've been better. They've been better indeed. Okay, we are... Let me soft sleeve these. Sleeve these up real quick, top load them. We'll do a rundown of the hits, and then we'll go to break number 2, which has the same stuff in it as break number 1. So if you like that break, you're going to love break number 2. We go right into it. There's no delay. There's no trying to sell breaks. There's no sitting here for hours on end like some other places that I've seen where they just like the quote unquote breaker just sits there for hours and hours. And they're like, come on, guys. 17 more spots. We just have 17 more spots to fill, guys. Come on. Like, can you imagine listening to that for more than about 2 seconds? I couldn't. I wouldn't. We've got better things to do, and so do you. That's why here at Stryker Breaks, we don't believe in dead air, where the supposed breaker sits there and watches TV while the breaks fill. And there's workers walking behind him doing this and that. That's really interesting. No. Here at Stryker Breaks, there's none of that. There's just fire. Just fire. You want to see? Don't believe me? Check this out. Sean Awell, giant one. Rookie jumbo relic card number 248. Jack Leiter to 40. Jordan Lawler to 75. Casey Cook, first auto. Spencer Steer, triple on card to 99. Buster Posey, game used bat. Mauricio, rookie auto to 99. Otani, black to 75. Luciano, lunar glow. DePaula to 25. Egan to 50. Gabby to 99. Cortez to 499. It's a refractor first. Massey to 99. Bazana refractor. Mathis auto. Trimble first auto. Rizzuto gold to 50. Rayner to 99. Adley and Gunner, game used, both of them. Number to, what is that? 48. Rojas to 150. Colt Keith to 299. Killebrew to 149. Orange Shohei to 199. Colton Cowser, triple piece to 27. Carlton Fisk, triple bat relic to 36. Game used. Will Smith to 149. Jackson Merrill to 99. Jack Leiter prism. Tyler Rogers to 99. Evan Carter refractor. Cags die cut in action. Lorenzo sky blue chrome. Manzardo to 149. Nola to 149. Hornsby to 125. Freeman to 99. Langford, Youthquake, orange parallel to 25. Cam Eden, negative. Ozzie Smith, on-card autograph to 40. Chipper Jones, triple relic, auto, numbered to 9. Jackson Churio, gold autograph to 50. Caglione, first autograph. Brian Wu, purple speckle, rookie auto to 299. Gunnar Henderson, let's go. Jordan Walker to 75 with a triple and an on-card auto. And Graham Pauley, 3 of 5, red wave, rookie autograph. Remember what I told you earlier? Break 2 begins. With a Brooklyn collection box. Mark with a $4.99. There are no other breakers besides Stryker. They don't exist. I don't want to see them. I don't want to hear about them. It's Stryker, that's it. Wow, Mark. You summed up my thoughts perfectly. Cheers, my friend. There's a little bit of coffee left in here. It's not cold per se, but somewhere in between lukewarm and room temperature. Chris says, drop a like if you're enjoying the stream, folks. I agree. It's a good idea. Gonna keep this? Sure. I mean, dude, the hinge on this thing, seriously, keep your fingers away. No soapbox talk. No soapbox talk this break. Well, if you were hoping for no soapbox talk, you've came to the wrong place. Because I've been stacking up soapboxes, just getting ready. Getting ready. There's a Rizzuto. This looks familiar. We got a collation thing going on here with Rizzuto? No, we don't. Jackson Merrill. That is a nice Jackson Merrill as well. I like this. This is going to be a unique one, man. Remember how we were talking yesterday about the different kind of collectors, and how some of them like to collect all the different cards of the individual players. Some of them like to collect like a rainbow of one particular card. This is one of those ones that is going to be tough to find. That someone's going to have to buy a single, most likely, to find this card. Koufax to 75. Black parallel. Skeens blue to 40. That is a sweet one. Thomas. And Jackson Holiday rookie auto to 50. Gold. Brad. And an orange right behind it to 25. I told you about Brooklyn. I told you about it, right? Carlos Beltran. 3 of 25. Clean. These cards are clean. Great checklist. I was trying to buy more. I wanted a lot, as much as I could get of this, but it sold out so fast. If I could, I would have bought like, basically, probably would have got like 10 cases of this if I could. It's so good for breaks. $100 Uncle Earl. Yeah, Mark, it's like a limited release that they do every year. It used to be, if you were a member of the Montgomery Club, that was the way you could get it. And I think they might have just like expanded it a little bit. See, the Montgomery Club has been kind of different the last few years. They've been decreasing the amount of stuff you get. Like last year, it wasn't worth it to have. But I think they revamped it this year, and I'm not a member this year. I'm just going off of like what I've seen and heard a little bit from different people. So I don't know, because I'm not a member this year. Not because I didn't want to be. I just missed out on the re-up. But it seems like it's better this year. Like you're getting access to more stuff like this, and Topps Chrome up like Sapphire stuff, and just a few different releases. There's like Formula One, different things. Max Muncy to 50. Green. Game used relic auto. For Daniel. Salvador Perez to 199. Carl Yastrzemski game used relic to 18. That is nasty. Anthony, that's yours. You can totally tell with the old-timey jerseys. Look at the difference. Like you can see every single micro thread in that. That's awesome. I see, this is one, like, I do collect Hall of Fame relics like this. I really like them. I kind of like collecting relics. Like, I know a lot of people give relics a hard time when they're mass-produced ones. But I think, especially the Hall of Fame ones, it's like a piece of history. It doesn't feel like it when you get like a napkin relic and it's like Max Muncy or something. It doesn't feel maybe as special as, definitely not something like that. But after a player retires and they're not pumping out game-used jerseys anymore, you appreciate them. And it's not the same in other sports either. In other sports, most of them are player worn. But baseball, generally, most of them are game used. Now, sometimes they're not, especially for rookies, they're not game used. Because it's impossible to get their jersey in time to get the product out. But sometimes they are. And second year players almost always have game used when they come out in flagship and things like that. Yeah, I mean, and everybody loves a nice patch rather than just a swatch, but it's the hierarchy that you have to deal with of collectability. Do you know how much the subscription is? I don't, Otis. And it only gets announced, and then like there's only so much time to get into, and they sell out. Like when you are re-upping your membership, you have more time to do that than when they release it to the general public. Those things sell out really fast. Yamamoto and Pete Alonso. That's cool. Game used triple NL Rookie of the Year 2019 autograph and triple relic. Kurt, congratulations. That is a sweet looking card. Oh, by the way, Kurt, I got your tip, your donation through PayPal. Appreciate it, man. You are awesome. Castellanos to 125. And Kyle Tucker. Now, I like it when it's like that, man. 2 different colors and a bat in the middle. That looks awesome. 14 of 27. Astros hit for Michael. And we got a Jackie on back here to 199. Yeah, this is about, they actually didn't have these last year. 2023, they did not make triple threads, but the year before and the previous years, this is a superior release to most of the other ones. It just feels better. Like it feels like they took more time with this release than normal. And waiting that whole extra year looks like it helped and it made it better. It wasn't bad before, but it didn't feel as high end, or maybe some of the players weren't as good. Maybe the checklist wasn't as good. There was more sticker stuff and it was chintzier looking, whereas when you actually do, like, there's more on-card auto stuff this year, and when you do get a sticker, you can barely tell it's a sticker, and it blends in and it looks really good. You ever think junk wax of the late 80s and 90s will be valuable within the hobby? I mean, I could see a scenario, but likely what'll happen is it'll continue. The reason, so it used to be you could get a box of junk wax for like $5 because there's so much of it. But then when this whole YouTube opening and breaking thing took off, a lot of people were just looking for something cheap to open on their channel. And so they started buying it up. And then junk wax got more expensive. And that's, so there are a few scenarios where it could become more valuable. One of those, why did I put you in a 100-point top loader? Once again, trying to do multiple things at the same time. One of the scenarios that could happen is just that, where it gets to the point where the supply is quite low and people have nostalgia from that era. Now, the cards themselves, the problem is the cards themselves likely won't have much value unless it's very particular. For example, like the Ken Griffey Jr. autographs, or not the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie things. You could go forward a couple years, several years to Derek Jeter stuff, but in between there's not a lot going on with the rookies. And that's what tends to drive the price of wax, is how good the rookies are and how valuable the singles are. But also supply and demand can drive it to an extent, and also nostalgia to an extent. Even if the stuff isn't super valuable, if there's a lot of connection, emotional connection to some of the players from people that are growing up and either bored or on a budget and or looking for content, cheap stuff to rip, and member berries, you know, that can drive the price up to an extent. But there will get to be a point where, like, it's just not worth it. Like when you, let's say, I don't know, like a box of like 88 whatever ends up being $75. It used to be $5 years ago. Why? Like, it would have to be that the modern stuff is so bad, because there's going to be $10, $12 boxes, hanger boxes to open of the modern stuff that actually has upside and potential. So why would you open something from 1988, for example, or like 1991, 1992, like that has nothing that you can get out of it that is of any value? You'd be better off opening the ultra modern stuff that people are actually interested in. A lot of people are interested in, and you can actually pull good stuff out of. So another scenario would be, let's say a couple years from now down the road or something, there's a release, like a flagship release or a year that just doesn't have any good rookies in it. Like nobody's doing good. And this happens every few years. Well, people might venture back into like 1991 junk wax for a little while and then dry up some of that supply. The demand might be a little higher too, but there's basic economic principles when it comes to the price of that stuff. Nick Kurtz, that's a cool card, little die cut. How much is triple threads? If you can find it, it's like $550 to $575, somewhere in that range. But yeah, that's if you can find any. Boston Bateman, first auto for Jackson. Jackson's looking for a Jackson. There is so much junk wax on the sidelines. Yeah, that stuff can be kind of drip fed out too, so that there appears to be less. But I think there is a lot less of it. I know there's a lot less of it now than there was 5 years ago. Because, dude, people ripped a lot of that junk during the pandemic. Locked up in their houses, can't do anything. They bought a lot of that stuff for cheap and sitting on it too. But yeah, there was so much of it. Still is, I'm sure. But there comes a point, like, let's say you held on to like 10 cases from 1991, and you just saw that depreciated to almost like nothing for decades. And then finally there's actually some value to it. You're gonna try to sell that stuff if you know what's good for you. When it goes 10x of what it used to be worth. If you don't, what have you been waiting for all these years? So Very little upside with junk wax. Yeah, I know. There's like no upside with it. The only upside is entertainment value. For someone who remembers opening that when they were a kid and they're like, oh, they get that feeling. But there's no value in it. Like, there's no actual monetary value in it. Mike Sirota, Blue Wave to 150. Yeah, it's just like Hall of Fame player. Basically, with any sports stuff, sports card stuff, it's Hall of Famers that have value. Because if you're a Hall of Famer, you've accumulated many, many, many eyeballs on you over the years, and there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people who grew up watching you. And if you're a Hall of Fame caliber player, you probably contributed to some championships, a championship, multiple championships. Definitely many memories. And that's what it's about, is the memories created watching said player. So those are the ones that have value over time. Those are the ones that maintain collectability, Hall of Fame players. And there are borderline Hall of Famers that people think maybe they don't deserve to be in the Hall, but that's just somebody who didn't grow up watching them and didn't appreciate them from their home area or whatever teams they played or whatever divisions they played in. You know, you don't have to just be a fan of the home team to like a player. You can be in the same division and get to watch them over and over and over and really respect them over the years. You might not like them because they beat you up, but you respect them because you know how good they are. And that can be something collectible. That can make you collectible to more people as well. And then once you're collectible, you know, that supply and demand thing kicks in. More people want you than there are cards available. And then that drives the price for others who collect just for the monetary reasons. Maybe we don't call that collecting. Maybe we call that something else, but call that a hobbyist maybe or whatever. But regardless, those are more people that are buying the cards, and it helps keep the supply of cards lower and the demand above the supply. Was good. Appreciate that, brother. Sky Blue, Blake Wright to $4.99. Rockies. True Blue, Jared Thomas to $150. Rockies. What website do you use when you show the dollar per card on your videos? Usually I just use eBay. If that's what you mean. Like when I show, like, I just go to eBay and go to sold listings. There's a little tab on the left you can click that makes it so that only sold listings show up. It gives you a more accurate representation of what the cards are worth, I guess. But there's two parts of that equation. It's not just what they sold for. It's also what's the lowest asking price that you can get it for. And it's also, is it a raw card or is it graded? Because if you look at sold prices for raw cards, it can be deceiving. Is that card an 8? Does it have a ding in the corner? Does it have scratches on the front? Because there's a big difference between a raw 8 and a raw like card that looks like a gem. People know they're willing to pay more for a card that looks gem mint, even if it's raw. So that's why there's fluctuations. If you go look at raw card prices on eBay, sold listings even, you see these massive fluctuations, sometimes like hundreds of dollars for the same card. And to an untrained eye, you might just think that's a volatile market, but the cards are different with the centering, especially the centering. Your eyes can see the centering. The trained eye, like I can scroll through eBay and like not even click on the card. I can look instantly and just tell if the card's centered or not. There's guys like me out there. But then there's a lot of guys who don't even know what centering is. When you get back into the game, everybody I've talked to that's gotten back into the game over the course of you know, however long being out or new into collecting. They don't even know what centering is. They don't even know it's a thing. They don't even know to look for it. And maybe they do know it's a little bit and don't care, or don't care to like, or they've never submitted a card. There's a lot of people who have never submitted a card, so they don't really know. You can think you know, but if you've never submitted a card to get graded and then gotten that card back and been like, oh, why didn't I see that? Like, there's certain tricks that you can use to judge centering too. Here's one of them. You go like this, like, okay, looks pretty centered. Then you flip it upside down. And you go, oh, actually, that's thin right there. Looks fine. Whoa, looks a little thin. So there's a trick for you. Something that easy. You ever use market movers? No. It's taking you months after being gone for 20 years. Oh, it'll take you years, man. There's so much to learn, so much to know, but that's part of the fun of it. Figuring it out again. Because it's a whole new ball game. If you've been gone for 20 years, like I was gone from 97. Like I stopped it at the end of 97. And I got back in at like 2018-ish. So I was gone for like 20 years. It took me quite a while to figure this game out. That's why I started the channel, because I knew that, oh my, like there's no resources. You type it in on Google or something looking for any information, and there's like, the Beckett website will tell you the checklist. You go to YouTube. Nobody's spilling the beans and giving away the tricks and the info. Everybody's being selfish and greedy and trying to manipulate the market. Especially on the blowout forums. Good Lord. That's why I started this, because I wanted to share everything I know. Not enough people out there willing to share the secrets. Tell the truth. You go to the blowout forums and it's just like, just basically a bunch of trolls. There's people that are interested in like finding out information, and then there's all the trolls that are the regulars there that are just, whoa! Jackson Merrill, huge hit. Black rookie auto to 10. And Jackson got his Jackson. Oh! And yes, he needs to improve on that signature, but I like Jackson Merrill, so I'm not gonna go off on him like I did with Emmett. Woo! What a hit! We got another hot B. I hope every break has a hot B. Wow. And it's 1 of 10. 1 of 10. That deserves a like. If you haven't hit the like button yet on the stream, I beg you. Humbly ask for a thumbs up. That was fun. Oh, wow. Oh, I love that. And he's got the black sleeves on too, which is just kind of an added little bonus. The black eye black, and oh, that's a great card. That's a great card. Monster. Juan Soto Strato Stars. There's a Skeens All-Star. Jared Jones back-to-back troll. else? Anything else in here? We got a few more cards. There's another trolling job. All right, Jared, we see ya. Enough. Bring your teammate with you next time, or else don't show up at all. 4 of them. Four JJs in this box. $1,500 card. Yeah, that's a huge one. That's bigger than an orange. Definitely get that graded. What else? Let's adjust our front row a little bit because we've gotten some bangers already. Multiple bangers. Jackson Holiday Gold Auto. Black Jackson Merrill Rookie Auto, 1 of 10. Oh, I kind of felt like putting him on a black stand there, but I'm not going to. But I will put the Skeens on a bling bling stand. Careful. On up here. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. What's that? Yaz up front? Okay. Right there? Okay. Plenty more. Plenty more to come. So much more that it's unbelievable, actually. Last one sold for $15.96 raw. I would bet, right? Or else you probably would have said what grade it was. Raw. That's what you grade that thing in a PSA 10, many thousands. Even in a 9, it'll fetch more than 15 something. No way Jones is better. No. No, who said that? Awesome is Jerry Jones. Oh, no, yeah, he's just saying, like, what if? I think he, but instead of is, he meant if. Yeah, I've said that a few times. Like, it would be hilarious if Jared Jones ended up being better. He's good. He's really good. It's the sad thing is he got overshadowed a little bit, a lot bit by Skeens. But the Pirates have a good future as long as they open up the wallet a little bit. Jordan Lawler, rookie. Mason Wynn, rookie. Cal Ripken Jr. And a black parallel, Junior Caminero, 45 of 75. Blue color match, Wyatt Langford, number to 40. This one's for Anthony. The junior going to William. And a Mike Trout autograph, gold to 25 this one. 23 of 25, Mike Trout. Kurt on fire. Nice hit, man. And then AJ Smith-Shawver, our boy. Friendly note to Topps. We don't need any more AJ Smith-Shawver autos. We don't need any more. Don't put any more in products, please. Keep it to this guy. And this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and plenty of other pals. But no more Smith-Shawver autos, please. We've gotten plenty of ASS autos. I've seen AA. Oh, he added a J. He added a J. Someone must have said something. And then he added something on the end, too. Someone must have said something to him. Corporate got a hold of him, and they're like, Do you realize what you've done? He's like, yeah, that was part of the joke. No? Not good? Oh. Okay. Merrill PSA. Crazer says that Merrill sold PSA 10 for $49,500. What? You serious? Can you reference that? Where you got that info? Stage is getting out of control. Look at this front row. We got this, like, we got to, here, let's go like this, just because, honestly, Sirota, while a gentleman and a scholar, he's no Mike Trout auto. Crazer, where did you find that PSA 10 info at, if you don't mind? I'm gonna need a source. Jackson Merrill. I'm gonna need a source for that, my friend. Yeah, maybe if you remove a zero. That's what I was thinking, Rusty's Rips. Like, if you remove a zero, that's actually right in line. So maybe that was a mistake. I don't want to spout false information on this channel. Brent Rooker. Christian Scott. Anthony Volpe. 19 of 25. Triple. On card. That's a black. Looks like a black parallel to 25. Or possibly a gold. I think it's a black, though. Thick boy. Yankees hit. Patrick. Matt Chapman to 149. Now, I wish we would have got Matt Chapman. Tigers. If last year we would have got Matt Chapman, whoa. Our team would have been a lot better. 16 of 18. And we would have had that veteran leadership, that valuable veteran leadership. Lieutenant Dan's. 16 of 18. Triple game used. I've never heard that before. Do they call him Lieutenant Dan's? So funny. Oh, your friend told you. Brother. I'm gonna let that one slide. But, brother. That's not, come on, dude. My buddy told me, my friend told me, but he's probably trolling. Don't say it. And now you're on notice. Now I got my eye on you. And everything you say now, I'm going to be like, you don't want that in life either. You don't want your friends to not believe you when you're saying stuff, do you? That's why you shouldn't lie. The more you know. Your mom, dad probably never taught you, but we can talk about it. Shouldn't lie. Come here, son. It's okay. Put your head on my shoulder. It's okay. Pat, pat. Don't cry. You're a big boy. All right, here we go. Stryker breaks 2, eh? Nothing like a little identity theft to lighten the mood in the chat. Dustin Pedroia to 27. Triple relic auto. Nice, Anthony. Everybody loves Petey. Albies, 27 of 50. Black. Love the blacks. Oh! Triple. Julio, Soto, and Acuna to 18. Top to bottom, left to right. Mariners hit. Cullen. Gnarly. Dude, triple threads is really good this year. I'm just going to keep saying it every time I think about it. Wow. That's cool. Look at this front row, too. Oh, my goodness. Like, we're covering up a Pete Alonso. And a triple Volpe. There's not enough room for all the fire. Now I see why the triple threads are selling out so fast. Because it's a game of relativity. You compare this and the price to other things that you can get for the same price. People are smart. They go, I'll take the triple threads. How would you do a Deca book? Same way, brother. The rules are the rules. Can't exactly change the rules, mid. You stole my idea. Well, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Are you the same guy that stole my identity on Whatnot? It's actually not cool. And, you know, depending on what you're doing, potentially illegal. Depending on what you're trying to get away with. Just so you know. Josh Karen. Colin, another one. Culpepper to 199. Good to get the Twins on the board, Patrick. It's an Aqua Lava. And Sotacine. William. It's all good, Crazer. Hugs. Now you know. Just a mistake. It's all good. You never do know, though, do you, Jeffrey? That's why, you know, it can seem like sometimes I might be a little, like, quick to jump on certain things. But the thing is you don't see what goes on behind the scenes with many trolls and like weird situations. I'll leave it at that. And potential fraud happening, people trying to steal your identity and defraud people in your name behind your back, and you got to go through these steps to make it not happen. And like nobody sees that. They just like, haha, I took your name and your avatar and I'm pretending to be you. Haha. Not funny. Not cool. And then all the other stuff too. Like the things that they say in the comments. Just, I don't even want to get into it. We're going to keep it positive. Refractors. Are we going to get a rookie run? No. Purple, though. Starting with a perp. Route to 250. And right into the autographs. Blu-ray wave. Corbin Burns Blu-ray wave. Got another one. Refractor. I'm not going to pile on like everyone thinks I'm going to from yesterday. It's over. I got my point across clearly and loudly. Emmanuel Rivera to 399. Ramos negative. And Wilyer Abreu. YQ. Stupid autocorrect, eh, Brian? What have you been typing? Why does it think that that is the right word instead? Just got an insight into Brian's mind. I don't like it. Jason with a $5 super chat. I pulled 2 pink refractor Soto debut cards out of my 2018 value packs the other day. Whoa. By the way, great stream as usual, Stryker. Jason, you're just nonchalantly dabbling in 2018 value packs, 2018 Topps Chrome update value packs. I know how much those cost. That is not just something you randomly like, I think I'm going to rip a couple of. I'm just going to rip a couple of these. No, no. Those are very, very expensive. And I should know. I may or may not have a stack of them right over there. And they are the funnest thing to open. They are super fun to open. In fact, like people ask me all the time, what's your favorite thing to open? It might be that. I look up and literally Adored Carrot asks, what's your favorite Topps release? That's funny. I think I just answered your question. If you meant like of all time to rip, but if you meant just this year, dude, there's so many good, like every release this year was really good. I'd have to really think about that. And I've got business to take care of right now. Cole Messina, first auto, Max Muncy to 50. Chapman to 149, Stratostars Soto, Jared Jones to 199, Beltran to 25, Sandy Koufax to 75, Jared Thomas to 150, two-time All-Star with a triple, 14 to 27, Kyle Tucker. Castellanos to 125, Jackie to 199, Volpe triple, on-card to 25, game used, Aiden May to 499, Brett Lauder to 125, Nick Kurtz die cut in action. Salvi Perez to 199, Encarnacion Strand to 125, Wyatt Langford to 40, AJ Smith-Shawver with an updated autograph that's not so obscene to 99, Junior Caminero to 75, Mike Trout auto, 23 of 25, on card, baby. Triple game used, Julio, Soto, and Acuna, numbered to 18. Corbin Burns to 150, Emmett Sheehan to 499, Ramos negative, Rivera to 399, Raup to 250, Culpepper to 199, Karen base first. So at the Cine, same thing. Blake Wright to 499. Albertus Lunar Glow. Sirota Blue Wave to 150. Tommy Troy Sky Blue. Luciano to 199. Bateman first auto. Carl Yastrzemski game used memorabilia to 18. Legendary piece right here. Skeens to 40. Jackson Holiday gold rookie auto to 50. Jackson Merrill 1 of 10 black rookie auto monstrosity. Colt Keith to 125. Albies to 50. Pedroia triple game used to 27 and an autograph. Pete Alonso triple game used and an autograph to 18. And Lieutenant Dan's 16 of 18 triple game used. Jackson, you got that big card? Shoot me an email if you want me to add additional insurance to that package. I can get you a quote. We can figure that out, but just shoot me an email, please, or a DM on Patreon. Break number 3. If you thought that one was good, wait till you see this one. Like, think about it. It's got to be a 101 in this break, right? It's got to be. Hey, Rye Guy, check this out, man. I kind of did like a little bit of a room tour, but not everything. But I did give you a little, like a sort of a room tour. I'm going to give you a link right here. Everybody, if you haven't checked out my other channel, Stryker Unleashed, I'm putting a link in the chat right now. Go check out the channel. Give me a sub, please. It's a lot of work in between 2 channels trying to make all this content, and a subscribe is greatly appreciated. It's free. You know, you just hit that subscribe button. But I do more IRL and real life stuff over there. So behind the scenes, just different rips, not all baseball card stuff, different collectibles. Brooklyn collection. Well, geez, while I'm here, I might as well tell you. Check the chat. Link coming in to my eBay store. Running a sale right now. 26% off the entire store. Everything's got a best offer option on there. If you want to just shoot me an offer on something, you can do that too. Or you can just buy it. Support the channel that way. Buy a card, you get something, I get something, all good. Everybody wins. And if you are interested in joining a break sometime, you got to join up on the Patreon crew. Become a slammer. Link dropping in the chat for that right now. Slammers get notified when I post a break. They can buy in if they want. It's also a way to support, keep me going. If you like the content, if you get entertainment value, informational value, educational value, consider becoming a slammer. Brooklyn collection. Here we go. Wyatt Langford on top. Break 3. Good to go. Followed by Mike Trout. And Julio Rodriguez. See what I mean about the checklist? Very good for Brooklyn. Is that a Bobby? That's a Bobby to 99. Chartreuse. Hot greenish yellow. Oh, what the heck is this? I've not seen this yet. Why they made a Shawnowell card like this? 18 of 20. Die cut. Those have got to be pretty rare. It's an Angels hit for Eric. And our autograph, auto number 1, 19 of 75. Christian Yelich, and Cedar Rafaela. Gold to 50. Man, all these autographs are low. Like they're numbered. They look to be numbered below 100, maybe below 75. Old Silver coming in with a $10 sticker chat. Old Silver Saver. Appreciate that. Thank you for the donation. So yeah, these Brooklyn Collection cards fit in regular sleeves and 100-point top loaders. You're gonna need. If you're wondering where to get supplies from, cardshells.com. Cardshells.com, right there. Use the code Stryker Breaks for a discount. You get a one-time 10% off if you use my code. So make it count if you're gonna place an order. But they've got everything. It's run by veterans as well, and they donate a portion of the proceeds to the Wounded Warrior Project. They've already donated a lot of money. A company out of the United States of America as well. Now you can go there. What was that? Number 220. Card Shells penny sleeves are the best. They've got the Easy Glide soft sleeves with the pre-cut corners. There's a little slit out of each corner so you can slide your cards in and you don't get dings on your corners. Yeah, that die cut's a little unique. Usually the die cuts you get are not like thick boys like that. Most die cuts are standard 35 point, 55 point card stock. Dude got a home run challenge card winner of Bobby. Nice. I got my double down off at PSA right now. I decided to get it graded. Eddie Murray, triple auto. Numbered to 9, triple game used relic auto. Eddie Murray going to Kurt. Congratulations. Luis Robert to 125. Imanaga to 48. For Mike. McCovey to 149. Yeah, they kind of are like a Christmas ornament. Chaz, shoot me a DM on Patreon if you missed out and you want to get in on the next one. That's the way to do it, Slammers. Just DM me. It's not a big deal. I can easily send you an early notification. That's why the first break sells out fast, like super fast. Because usually there's like a few people that get an early notification that missed out on the last couple breaks or whatever. So they get in, and then there's, you know, just a few less spots, and it just sells out really fast. Encarnacion Strand to 199, but it's fair that way. Spreads it out so the same people don't keep getting in over and over. I want everybody who wants a spot to be able to get one. CES for Kyle. JD to 99. And another triple, but this one's all Pirates. Game used, Key Brian Hayes, Andrew McCutchen, and O'Neal Cruz to 18. Nice, Andrew. You didn't put the dream on there this time. Nick Gonzalez to 75. I feel better, Doug. You did? Okay, cool. Oh, I mean, if you sell one, I should have given it. Should have shouted you out. But if it was like it only applies to one break at a time. So like, let's say you asked for one and then I gave you one and you didn't get in, you gotta ask for it again. Basically every time you want one, you gotta ask, because I can't, like, there's just too much going on. I can't go back and check like 1,000 emails. But I can see when it's a new email. So that's how I know. I'll have like 10 new emails or something, and I can just like click them all real fast and just copy and paste an early notification. That's how it works. Just to give you guys a little insight. But then as soon as I click on that, it's not new anymore and I don't go back. But I thought I should have been able to send all of them out. If I missed it, my bad. But just send it again. Semper with a $9.99 super chat. The man! Love the channel, Stryker. Thanks, man. Appreciate the dono. These breaks are fun. I'm enjoying these breaks, dude. There's so much goodies. So many goodies coming out of here. A lot of 100 points. Between triple threads and Brooklyn, lots of 100 points. Gonna be breaking archives. Yeah, I got a couple cases of that. Not a ton, because archives is it's not fun to sort, and there's no money to be made in it. So it's two reasons. It's just it's very time consuming to rip, to sort, and it's kind of a low end release. But I always get a little bit of it just because I like to open up everything new. Yeah, I know, Otis. I mute it sometimes when I gotta do something. We are getting a lot of this kind of stuff. I didn't even know they had a separate pearl. They have separate pearl packs and snack packs, and we just got a pearl pack. Guys, we are getting a lot of these bonus things. This is spectacular. Oh, this is the first pearl pack though, out of all of it. I thought these were like 1 in 10 cases. No autos though. Yeah, but still very good. Here we go. You went back in time and we're watching the 2023 definitive break and 23 archives video to see if you like those sets. So yeah, they're two completely different releases, two completely different products. Armas to 150. Archives is more of a mass-produced. They have it available at retail stores like Walmart, Target, usually in blaster box formats. So you can get it in whatever format. It kind of appeals. It's got like 3 years of designs that it harkens back to. Getting a lot of these too, man. Is it just me, or is it when you get like a pearl pack, you end up getting one of these kind of autographs too? Kuroda Grauer to 250. Look at him. He's got some style. And a hyphenated last name. Who has got the A's? Justin. Class of 2024. Congratulations. Nick Kurtz. Love the hat. Thank you. Goes with the shirt. Now, I don't know nothing about style, but I know that these colors are similar. That's it. That's all I got. Jeremy Rodriguez to 100. Also, it seems like you get one of these parallels in the boxes that have the special packs in it too. One of these, like, I never bothered to look up what the name of that parallel was. Why don't you do it right now then? All right. Don't mind if I do. Okay, that is called steel metal. Man, is that, I could never have figured that out. Steel metal. It doesn't sound right. Steel metal. It almost sounds like AI came up with that. It's like the same, yeah, it's like, yeah. I don't like it. King of Style. Well, you realize I used a double negative when I said it. I don't know nothing about... Did I use a double? Yeah, that's a double negative. I don't know nothing means I know everything about style. I mean, I can't even fake that. Steel metal. What a name. Why not just steel? You really gotta... Lugo. They're in the idea room, the writer's room. I don't know what they would call it. And they're like, hey, check this out. What do you think about this for a design? And they're like, that actually looks kind of cool. Looks like, I don't know, metal. And this other guy's like, looks like steel. And they're like, you're onto something. We'll call it steel metal. And then they had to go to lunch and they just like ran with it. And they forgot that they were even talking about that. It was just on the board. And then they had some like temp, like write it all up. And they're like, what are we calling that again? Steel metal. You sure? That's what they said. Okay. There's another Culpepper, our second one of the day. Like plate steel would have been better. Much better. That's what I assumed it would be called. Cold steel would be cool. What if like, ooh, here's an idea. What if you took this and combined the frozen fractor look with the steel? Frozen steel. Ooh, that might look cool. Give it 2 years and you will see that. Because they listen. And they do take some of my ideas. They have. It's okay. Would I like some royalties? Yes. But I'm not going to gonna freak out about it. Luis Baez, yellow. Lunar Crater to 75. Now that makes sense. Lunar Crater, absolutely. Did I come up with that one? No. Like, they get all that. They get all the credit for that. But the Golden Mirror, some parts of that was my original idea. Parts of it. Steve with a $20 super chat. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Stryker. Not a member, but I watch all your content. Thanks for what you do. I appreciate that, Steve. The donations, the super chats, much appreciated. And Merry Christmas to you and your family. Brooks Auger to $4.99. Heavy equipment construction. Yeah, it's like we had one of these like plate steel things that we would put on our back loading dock for when a truck came. And it had handles on both sides, and it looked exactly like that. It has like texture on it, so you don't go slipping and sliding around when you're unloading something from a semi. Cam Smith to 99. 95 of 99. Autograph for Mike. Tops would be smart to get breakers on the payroll. They have breakers on the payroll. It's called Fanatics Live. And that, my friends, is why they have hired third-party auditors to make sure there's no shenanigans going on. Because if you didn't do that, then a bunch of sweet pulls were pulled on that platform. People might be like, what? I mean, they still are like that, but you got people checking it out to make sure there's no shenanigans. Well, this is the first Pearl pack, and they are quite pink. Chase Harlan, you can barely see the names down there. Casey Cook, we got a couple of firsts. These cards are very collectible and valuable. And Ferrer. Jaime Ferrer. Or Jamie. He's from Puerto Rico. It's probably Jaime. Boom, collectors dropping 10 gifted memberships in the chat. If you're watching right now, check the chat real quick. See if you got a green highlight next to your name and a donated membership. And then give Boom Collectors a shout out because they're so generous. Appreciate that, brother. Here comes the boom indeed. I think that stand would be perfect to put the Pearl Pack cards on. What do you think? I don't know nothing about style. Come on. I can tell when two sort of similar colors are next to each other. Boom Collector says, happy holidays, Stryker and the Stryker community. Appreciate all the awesomeness on this channel. Sweet. Yeah, I know, Joe. There's a story behind that. And I'm not going to talk about it. It's one of the very few things that I probably shouldn't talk about. So I'm not going to. Are you doing a break on Christmas Day? No, we're not doing a break on Christmas Day, barf rips. I kind of touched on that a little bit earlier, but might as well bring it up again. I don't know when we're going to do breaks next week, being the holidays and all. But if you're a slammer, you'll just get a notification when I'm ready to do it, and then we'll just do it. That's the beauty of it. That's how I like to do things, man. Some people some things I like to plan out and get them all ready and like well in advance. Sometimes I just want to hey, let's do a break. Rarely. But like the Thursday break. Because originally that Triple Threads was supposed to come out on Wednesday. At least I thought so. So I was ready to do it on Wednesday, and then at the last minute I'm like, I better check. Because I had the cards. And it said Thursday was the release date. And I went and checked everywhere to just double, triple, quadruple check that. Because I'm not allowed to break stuff early. Nobody's allowed to break stuff early. So if you ever see someone breaking stuff early, they're going to get in trouble. I can open a box early for myself. Like I have written permission to do that. But I can't break early. But anyway, back to Christmas Day. Definitely not on Christmas Day. Way too much to do. Way too much to do all around there too. So, but we'll do one sometime. I mean, I may even take the whole week off. I don't know. I'm just leaving it kind of open. So when I do, you'll know because you'll get the notification. Are you going to be at the National? Yeah, I am going to be at the National. But I'm not going to be working it. I can't guarantee that. I have some requests. People want me to do some things at the National. And I don't know if I'm going to or not. I don't really want to. But sometimes people make you an offer you can't refuse. But I would prefer to go there and just meet up with people and have fun. Because when you got to work at something like that, it's no longer a good time. I mean, technically I'd be working because I'd be networking and I'd probably be recording some stuff, some content, but it's easier to just hit play or hit record on your phone or go live and just do a live stream where I'm hanging out like I did last time. That's easier than actually doing other things that involve a lot more than that. Like a schedule and a job. Low Profito to 150. Even breaks. I don't want to do any breaks there, really. That's work. That's a lot of work. And a lot of planning. And a lot goes into that, man. Because if you got to do breaks there, that's a whole... all your supplies and your shipping and sorting. Spending your National sorting cards and packing them and shipping them. And technically you wouldn't have. You could just bring them home with you. But then that's a whole different thing. And then you're like, well, then you could ship them home. And that's a whole different thing. So there's so much that goes into it, man. I don't even want to think about that. I would rather just meet up with people and have fun, share stories. I'm going to get a banging hotel room, the best one in the city. And we're going to get down. That's what I want to do. However, it's not 100% going to be like that. It may be something much bigger. I don't know, man. You guys, there's some stuff I can't tell you about. I have to beat around the bush. It's the nature of NDAs. What's going on in this box? We got a low Profito auto. Not a lot going on in this box. Not a lot at all. But everybody knows that we have a 101 coming still, so when that comes out, that'll be fun. Like this box right here. Maybe this box has a 101. I feel uncomfortable throwing that box in the trash. Feels very wasteful. Yamamoto. Working at something like that would be lame. Yeah, but a lot, like if you're in the industry, it's kind of a great opportunity to work. But I don't need to work. So why? Why would I? Seager? Lee to 99. 99 of 99. Like, when else am I going to meet up with you guys? When else am I going to be able to meet up with anybody that, you know what I mean? Like, there's like one time a year. And I would rather not be on a schedule and just be able to go wherever, do whatever, whenever. I like that. Ellie De La Cruz to 25. This thing is sweet. 16 of 25. Kyle. Trey Turner autograph to 99. Did we get a bonus auto? Everybody's wondering. Hall of Fame auto, Larry Walker to 75. Black on black. And what do we have here? Is that a third autograph? It's a third autograph. Johan Rojas. Numbered to 40. It's our first bonus auto we've seen, but I haven't really opened that many of these boxes. If we extrapolate the odds out, that is 1 in 6. I'm no math magician, but I'm pretty sure that's 1 in 6 is a bonus auto. However, I ended up getting 1 case of these. I got 10 boxes in a case, so we got 10. If we get 1 more box that has a bonus auto at some point, that'll be 1 in 5. I'm pretty good at math. And I think that's 20%. I'm not good at, I'm not actually really, I mean, I'm okay at math. I'm not good at it though. I'm okay. I'm good at algebra. Boom. We put Ellie up in front of Rojas. That's what we do. It's a nice orange Ellie. 3 boxes left. One of them being a triple threads. And it's got 2 minis. How do you feel about all the plastic you toss? Depends on what kind of, like, for example. I'm holding on to these jewels. But the only reason I'm doing that is because I don't have that size. I got a lot of different sizes of those little jewel cases. I don't think I have a bunch of that size. So I'm just going to hold on to them in case I need to use it for shipping stuff out. Like, I'm sure there's a scenario where I would need one of those for shipping. But all the, like, the smaller ones that they used to include in the Breakers Delay boxes, I'd toss those, no problem. I feel a little uncomfortable doing it. Not as uncomfortable as throwing one of those boxes away. Slightly less uncomfortable throwing the multiplicity of thin jewel cases out. You met Ellie? Got a pick with him and got his auto on 22 First Bowman Mojo. It's a favorite card I own. That's a great story. That's really cool. Zach Geloff to 199. Rookie autograph for Justin. Tristan Casas, orange to 199. Never know when you're going to need that 6x9 piece of wood with a screw in it. I know, dude. Tell me about it. I just redid my barn with all kinds of stuff like that in there that I was holding on to for years. Maybe longer than maybe like decade plus. Corbin Carroll triple. 10 triples. Or wait. Ten triples in 2023, yeah. Numbered to 27. It's hard to see what that says, but 10 triples is what it means. And that's going to Eric. And Roger Clemens to 199. Christian Scott autographed to 75. Did we get a bonus? We may have gotten a bonus because there's 2 autographs in that pack and a relic. Dude, I was just getting ready to say we haven't gotten a bonus. I haven't been paying close enough attention though with the triple threads. I was wondering if they're gonna have bonus hits in there. And it appears that we're gonna get a bonus hit out of this one. You spoke to him in Spanish, trying to show respect because he learned it. That's cool, man. That is amazing. I like Ellie a lot. I really respect the fact that he's trying to learn English. Because if I was as good as him and I had to go play somewhere where they spoke Spanish and I was getting paid millions and millions and millions, he's going to be hundreds of millions of dollars, I would definitely be learning as much Spanish as I could. If not out of just simple respect for the culture and language and the people that are paying you that money. It's like, yeah, learn the language and don't give me any excuses because these guys are smart enough to do it. Oh, their education system. Now they're in America. Can't use that excuse either. What else you got? No, they should learn. I'll say it. I know it's controversial to say that for some reason. Stupid. But these guys should at least try to learn the language. They're getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars. There's nothing stopping them. And if you think that they can't do it, that's on you. I think they can do it. They're smart enough. They're strong enough. And gosh darn it, people like them. Let's keep going. It doesn't have to be perfect. No one's saying it has to be perfect or even good. Spencer Strider to 36. 3 colors and an autograph. I wonder if there's any news. Strider news. He's one of my favorite pitchers. I love Strider. And I will be drafting him, maybe, if the price is right. Alvarez to 125. Oh, look how sweet that one is. 7 of 9. All-Star Game Uni. Triple patch Vladdy. Dean, nice hit, Dean. I have not seen an All-Star Game patch card like that. Whoa. Really cool. To 199, Smith Shawver. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 5 hits out of that one. 3 autographs. Yeah, no one yet, Mike. Thousands of people watch it after the fact, and that's usually when I get some claps. Clap back. Snap, snap. But no one's like telling anybody what to do. It's just an opinion. It's just a thought, you know? I would never dream of telling someone what to do like that. Like, just, it would be nice. It's one of those things. It'd be nice. It'd be really cool. It's just, you know, it's a connection with your audience. It's a good thing for the person to be, man, it's good for yourself, for your marketing yourself, for the fans. And that's, like I said, Ellie is the man. I know it takes a lot. Mad respect, mad props. It's not easy. No one ever said that. More boxes coming. 2 more. Big boys. Bowman draft. HTA choice. How could I not find that? Couldn't find the opening of this box. It's like, there we go. Yeah, I've got Ellie as a keeper in my fantasy league too. He won me the league. I mean, it was a combination of a lot of guys, but he is. I haven't looked at any of the projections yet for this year, but he should be a top 3 pick. Brandon Neely, because his power has not even been tapped yet. Oh, man, look at this. Blue Wave color match for Cags. Oh, that's a special card. 88 of 150 Blue Wave. Big boy. Number 6 overall pick. Number 1 player in the Kansas City organization. Big card. Kyle, congratulations. That is... Woo! We got Gage Miller and Brandon Neely are the other hits. Did you see someone pulled a ping pong autograph relic? No. Ping pong. Oh, the wait. No, I didn't see that. His plate discipline will get better. We haven't even scratched the surface of Ellie's ceiling. That's the scary part. I heard rumors that he's going to be the first $1 billion contract. That's how good Ellie is. Lottery ball relic. That is amazing. What a great idea. See, that's the kind of thing I love. The innovative stuff like that. That's what kind of like Fanatics is bringing to the table. A lot of innovation, Nothing like super crazy, but different kinds of relics, different kinds of bonuses, the Tom Brady, the retrofractors, and like just cool things like that they're bringing to the table, keeping things fresh. Ping pong ball relic. Yesterday we got a triple relic base relic. That's something new. I've never seen a triple base relic in a regular release like this. His defense needs to get much better. He's an athletic super freak. And like, you can tell everything that you need to know about him. He's a hard worker. He's super young, driven, motivated, smart, crazy athleticism. So if defense needs to get better, he'll get better on defense. Dude, he'll be a gold glover. He'll be a platinum glover. Like, he's that good at everything. A lot of swing and miss stuff. He'll cut down in his swing and miss stuff. Like, he's that kind of guy. So young. So young still, too. That's the big thing. Like, he's still growing into his body. He's gonna be like, I bet you he puts on like 20 pounds of muscle. But like, he's a crazy super athlete. Crochet to 99. And like, I know he's got the power too because his exit velo's there and his launch angle. And like, all he's got to do is get the swing and miss stuff dialed in just a little bit more. And he's going to be like a 40 home run, 100 stolen base ceiling kind of guy. Crochet to 99. Now, the one thing we don't know, Sheehan, he keeps coming. You know, you start talking about a guy, they keep showing up. Rookie Sheehan. And Jordan Wicks, rookie auto, followed by an upside down Robert. A couple of upside down ones. Robert Garcia to 399. Paul Blackburn negative. Trey Lipscomb. That was the worst. The worst Breakers Delight box I've ever seen, I think, unfortunately. Usually they juice it up. Like when you get a box kind of like this, they'll juice it up with something a little crazy. It almost seems like the Breakers Delight boxes in particular, and like the HTA Choice boxes, they feel hand collated. This one must have slipped by him. But I bet they also don't really know. But, you know, if they're just someone working at the Topps factory, do they really know what the names are? You know, like if you get a Ellie De La Cruz or something, like do they know these guys? Or are they just looking at like, okay, well, we got to give them one of these parallels and like at least give them like if they're getting a Youthquake parallel, then they get, I don't know. I don't really know. Okay, leading off with this die cut. This is the first one of these I've seen. 18 of 20. Sean Noel. I don't know what they're calling that, but kind of cool. Nolan was born on Valentine's Day, and one of his first words was ball. I just changed my mind about him. I like him more now. Culpepper. Kuroda Graur to 250. Class of 24 auto. Luis Robert to 125. Imanaga to 48. Rafaela gold auto to 50. Yelich black auto to 75. Bobby Witt Jr. to 99. Loperfido to 150. Glass now to 250. Trey Turner to 99. CES to 199. Nick Gonzalez to 75. JD Martinez to 99. McCovey to 149. Jeremy Rodriguez to 100. Ariel Armas to 150. Ramirez to 99. Lee to 99. Rojas to 40. Cam Smith, green to 99. First auto. Auger to 499. Walcott, Lunar Glow. Hagen Smith, in action, die cut. Lugo, sky blue. Baez to 75. Crochet, all-star game to 99. Sheehan, rookie auto. Wicks, rookie auto. Blackburn, negative. Garcia to 399. Larry Walker to 75. Ellie De La Cruz to 25. Triple, Ke'Bryan, McCutcheon, and Cruz to 18. Eddie Murray, Hall of Fame auto to 9. Triple game used relic autograph. Pearl pack, we got one. A Ferrer first. Cook first. Harlan first. Spencer Strider, triple game used relic autograph. Roger Clemens to 199. Casas to 199. Alvarez to 125. Shawver to 199. Geloff to 199. Scott to 75. Corbin Carroll to 27. Triple game used. Juicy All-Star Game patches for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. numbered to 9. Gage Miller first auto. Brandon Neely first auto. And Caglione. Blue Wave color match to 150. First autograph. Banger. And Mike coming in with a $20 super chat. How wild was that debut patch and Merrill image variation green out of the mega box I sent you? Have a great Christmas to you and the fam, to everyone in the chat as well. Yeah, Mike sent me a picture. Appreciate the Superman. Mike sent me a picture of a mega box he opened, and he got a debut patch out of it. And an image variation, green parallel Jackson Merrill, out of one mega box. Imagine, can you imagine? Like if I even get like a good rookie card out of a mega box, I'm like, ooh, cool. Just like a base rookie, you know? And then it's like, ooh, hey, maybe you get an X Factor of a good rookie. That's a bonus. And then if you actually get an autograph, oh my. But to get the debut patch, there's only a couple, you know, if you do the math on that, there's only a few debut patches, period, that come out of mega boxes. You can get them. Mike is proof of that. But you got like one of just a handful that you can get out of there. I don't even know the number, but I know it's not that big. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to see you for a few days. So Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful, Happy New Year with you and your family. I'll see you before New Year.